it's finally not a rainy morning in Hamburg. My eyes are all puffy. Why is that? Because it's really early. I'm on the way to the train station because I'm going to Düsseldorf to finally check out the latest exhibition by one of the craziest, if not the craziest collector of urban art, toys and everything around it, Selim Varol. Today is the last day, today and tomorrow I think. So let's jump on a train and check that bad boy out. Welcome from Düsseldorf. I'm just outside the museum, and as you can see, there's quite a long queue going on there. But I got told that if I have a ticket, I can just walk past it and get inside without too much waiting, which would be cool. Okay, and we're in here. Luckily, my information was right. I could skip the whole queue. It's packed. As you can see, it's pretty busy because it's the last 2 days. I'm just gonna check everything out and then give you guys a proper tour of the whole thing. As you will see later, no doubt, this is crazy.
One eternity later.
Okay, I just had a quick stroll around. It's basically 2 exhibition rooms full of stuff. Definitely not gonna be able to kind of talk in depth about everything I just saw. I'm just gonna take you on a journey now. Let's have a look. This is really triggering me heavily because, these basketballs look so nice on display, and I always wanted to get one, but I was always kind of not getting them, you know. And now we're here in front of the Banksy wall, and I used to own this print, and I think I sold it for £3,500. JR, another super dope artist. I love his photography, and it's so, so socially relevant. I really love it, and I was really lucky that I met him actually in London. He did a show at Somerset House, and he took a picture of me. He's definitely bringing people together. Well, good old Obey, a classic staple in the street art scene, of course. Shout out to Flying Fortress, another OG of the German street art game, graffiti game, whatever you might call it. He was one of the first German artists to do art toys, and we might have done a collabo sticker together. I really like how they kind of designed the rest of the museum so it fits with the exhibit. This wraps up room number 1. In room 2 we got kaws and a lot of toys, so let's check it out. Behind me is the Holy Trinity, Masters of the Universe, Turtles and Star Wars. I really love it how he's displaying all this kind of vintage toys from the 70s, 80s and 90s. Childhood memories. Here we got another OG of the game, James Jarvis from London. This is basically where everything started for me, after Star Wars and Masters of the Universe. I remember I was working in a local skate store, and one of the friends showed me the Silas toy he had created for, Silas, called Martin. And this is basically where it all started. And again, I'm loving the whole display, blowing up this kind of crazy toy photography. Okay, now we're in the Japan room, as you can see through Mr. Astro Boy here. Another classic character, like the Mickey Mouse from Japan, basically. Another thing which has been around for ages are beer bricks. And beer bricks come in 3 sizes, 100%, 400%, and 1000%. And 1000% are the big boys that will be in the next room. These are the 400% ones, and sensory overload. So these are the crazy 1000% beer bricks, and of course we cannot forget another classic staple of urban art, which are skateboard graphics. I mean, it's crazy to see like decks which are just basic total grails, like these vintage kaws decks, which of course you can't really afford these days anymore. We're talking about kaws. The next room is crazy. Okay, let's do it. Yes, of course, we're in the course room with all this crazy stuff in here. I think I color coordinated pretty good for this experience. The first toy he created with Bounty Hunter, I think back in 2001. No, it was actually back in 1999. His OG toy from back in the days, still amazing, of course, a grail. I remember being in London and he was selling his toys at Marishi. A companion was like 90 euros. There used to be the hideout, they were carrying his stuff as well. I picked up a couple of pieces, but not as much as I would like to, because now these companion toys, go for a lot of money. And in hindsight, should have bought a little bit more. Yeah, baby, yeah! Talking about cool displays, I really love how he's displaying his very personal and private, or now not so private anymore, kaws obsession. Really, really cool. He basically built like a living room with all his kaws stuff and ape stuff and nerd stuff, and I'm massively triggered. Whew. Okay guys, I think this was it. This is the last room of the show. What's left for me to do is gate crash the guided tour. I already got my technical equipment. Selim Varol is actually giving the tour himself. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has the one or the other really nice story and anecdote about his collection. Let's go there. Let's try to catch up with the man himself.
A few moments later.
Daniel und Geo fand es richtig cool. Harry Kalera hat durch die Tour assistiert, 3 Jahre lang.
Eventually,
we're here with the man himself, Selim Varol. Selim, I have to personally congratulate you to the show. This is like crazy. How does it feel seeing your whole collection in one piece?
It's overwhelming. Every time I do a tour or come inside, it's just overwhelming and filled with happiness. Like everyone is happy to come here and share the energy of the artists. It's just a big pleasure.
Did you do the tour as well when you did the show in Berlin, or is it the first time
you're doing? Yes, only because it was in Berlin. We only did like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
This time here it was like over 80 tours. I lost count.
Do you have one piece which is like the most precious to your heart? I think we're behind it, right?
No, this is very important for sure, but it's a political thing. Yeah. But the most important piece is the piece here inside. It's a corrugated piece from the Women Are Heroes series from JR.
Okay.
Family piece. And JR is like it's part of the family.
Yeah.
So JR's family and our family joined. So it's a piece from the Women Are Heroes series.
And the last question: if people want to start collecting now themselves, what is your biggest advice for new collectors who want to, build their own collection now?
Trust your guts. It's important to the stomach and the guts, and trust your heart when you meet the artist.
Yeah.
If he has positive energy, take the energy home.
Awesome. Okay. Thanks, man. Peace.
Bye.
Okay, I had to step out now. That was crazy. It was great to have a bit chat with Selim as well. I mean, that was such an intense show. So good, so inspiring. I'm really happy I made the trip down from Hamburg. The day's not over yet. There will be a finissage party later on. But yeah, I just need to catch some air. I'm super starving. So I'm gonna find some food, and yeah, it's crazy. People are really still queuing to check out the show.